It began with a knock at dawn. Bonface Mwangi, photographer, activist, father, and one of Kenya's most unflinching voices, was arrested at his home in Machakos County on July 20th. The charges? Facilitating terrorism, unlawful possession of ammunition, and links to two of the deadliest protests in recent Kenyan history. But those who know him see a different story. A man who has never picked up a weapon, only a camera and a cause. For over a decade, Mwangi has stood where others fell silent. From documenting the horrors of post-election violence in 2007 to founding Power 254 and the Ukweli Party, he's become a symbol of bold civic resistance in Kenya. And now, that resistance is being tested. The recent protests, held on June 25th and July 7th, left 50 people dead in total. They were fueled by widespread outrage over the proposed Finance Bill 2024, spiraling costs of living, and rising youth unemployment. Bonface, a vocal critic of government excess, supported the demonstrations online. Authorities now claim he incited them. A police raid at his home uncovered phones, laptops, notebooks, and tear gas canisters. Critics, however, argue the charges are part of a larger crackdown on dissent. "It's a dangerous precedent," said Amnesty Kenya director Irungu Houghton. "If peaceful protesters are branded as terrorists, we risk criminalizing democracy itself." This isn't Mwangi's first run-in with danger. In May 2025, he was detained while in Tanzania. Days passed before he was seen again. He was deported back to Kenya, allegedly after suffering torture, sexual abuse, and psychological trauma. Rights groups condemned the treatment as inhumane and a breach of international law. As if that wasn't enough, disinformation campaigns followed. Deepfake videos circulated falsely claiming he had been abducted a second time. The Law Society of Kenya, LSK, called the reports fake and warned Kenyans to be wary of political propaganda. But despite the chaos, Mwangi remains undeterred. In his last public statement, he said, "They may try to silence me, but the truth, like a spark, always finds a way to ignite." As Kenya wrestles with political tensions and rising youth unrest, Bonface Mwangi stands not just as a man on trial, but as a movement under pressure. The question now is, will the voice of the people be heard or hushed? Therefore, tools, ChatGPT can make